What is up, my fellow fighter pilots? Today I get my first look at the awesome F100 from Awesome UAV, and this is the bind and fly version. So it has the FlySky XM receiver, not the XM Plus, just the XM. As you can see, it is pretty much the exact copy of the F200 but shrunk down. It's a little bit longer, but it is a tough little unit. Holy hell, it is solid. Oh yeah, this is going to take a bashing. Now it comes with gem fan, 2035 by 4 props, fairly aggressive on the bullnose there, with spare props as well, receiver plug, loom and battery band, screws for the props, and propeller protectors that act as landing gear as well. It's got a nice little CMOS camera on there. I'm pretty sure it's a 600 TV line. F3 with OSD and VTX built in. LED board on the back. It's got a 4-in-1 ESC that just uses these neat little plugs. So it's quite a tidy little design. I'll put this on. Comes in at 48 grams. So it's pretty light. Now, I do not use FlySky stuff. I'm a Spectrum guy. But since this has a FlySky XM receiver, I needed a controller for that. And so, I also purchased myself one of these bad boys. Nice case. The Jumper t8sg multi-protocol radio. It's a 10 channel or 12 channel depending on receiver. Now this thing is tiny. You can see in my hand. The gimbals feel pretty nice and you've got quite a big range. Now these are all 3-position switches, which is pretty nice, and full range rotary dials. You got the trims as well, and a D-pad, directional pad. Let's turn this on. Now let's also put this on the scales. Now I've got a 1500 milliamp hour Tattoo battery. It was a 4-cell that I converted to a 2-cell. It fits in there perfectly. Just plugs in by the balance lead. This unit comes in at 408 grams with the battery. It doesn't come with the battery, you have to make one or buy one. Let's turn it on. Devo 7 version 5. So I've got mine set up already for the F100. So let's go to enter. Enter again. Sorry, let's do this again. We'll hit enter to get into the main menu. To set the F100 up or a FlySky receiver, you hit enter again on model menu, enter again on model setup, scroll down, and this is a good feature that I enjoy. You get a QWERTY keyboard to navigate through to input your characters and numbers. So that's pretty handy. Nice little feature. Icon, multi, heli, plane, model type plane for us quad rotor guys. Transmitter power is adjustable all the way from 100 microwatt, 300 microwatt, 1 milliwatt, 3 milliwatt, 10 milliwatt, 30 milliwatt, 100 milliwatt, and 150 milliwatt. I think we'll just leave it at 150 for now. PPM in, select channel stick, extended. So FlySky X is the protocol you need, because there's also FlySky V8 and FlySky. As you can see, there's lots of others, pretty much all of them, also for my Spectrum. But for the XM receiver, you need FlySky X. So that's just scroll left and right on those rotation boxes, whatever they call it. Scrolling boxes. Press down to go to bind. You hit enter, and while that's doing its thing, you take the F100. You pull it apart, obviously. You press the bind button on the XM receiver, and you plug in power. Make sure the controller is about 2 foot away, and it'll bind, no worries. That concludes the my first look of the F100, as well as the Jumper T8sg, and a quick rundown on how to bind it to your F100 or most FlySky XM Plus receivers. Hope that helps someone, and as always, just like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share your opinions, and also maybe some suggestions of what products you'd like to look at. Thanks guys, stay airborne.